Hello students, welcome back to revision time. I hope you all are good. So we were studying the chapter life processes, in which we have covered nutrition, respiration, transportation both in plants and human beings. So today we are studying excretion. Links to the previous videos are in the description box. You may check it from there. So now what is excretion? It is the process of removal of waste from body. So now when the proteins break down, then they produce nitrogenous waste, which is simply rich in nitrogen. So these are of three types: ammonia, urea and uric acid. Organisms producing ammonia are ammoniotelic, urea are ureotelic and uricotelic producing uric acid. So ammonia is a very toxic substance and it has to be diluted before excreting out, for which the water is required. Same is with urea, but it is less toxic than ammonia, whereas uric acid is least toxic, hence water is not required. In fact, it is excreted in a solid form. So in human beings, the liver converts ammonia to urea. It should be noted that the undigested food is removed through anus, which is a part of digestive system. But in excretion, we basically remove the metabolic waste, which is in the form of nitrogenous waste, that is urea. So now let us see the human excretory system. In the diagram, we can see the renal artery, renal vein, a pair of kidneys, ureter, also known as urinogenital duct, urinary bladder and urethra. Here the renal artery and renal vein are delivering the blood to the kidneys from the body. Then the ureter is the duct which goes from the kidney to the urinary bladder. Urinary bladder is the storage organ where the urine is stored, and when urinary bladder is full, we pass out urine through urethra. So now let us see what is a nephron. So the kidneys are the filter units of our body, and nephron is the basic unit of the kidney. In the nephron we have glomerulus, Bowman's capsule, convoluted tubules. First we have proximal convoluted tubule here and the distal convoluted tubule here. This U-shaped structure is a Henle's loop, and this structure is also known as the hairpin structure. These red tubes are the branch from renal artery and blue ones are the branch from renal vein. So now let us see the process of urine formation. It starts in the glomerulus. Glomerulus is a porous structure and it acts as a sieve. So initially the substances are filtered here. These substances such as glucose and etc. And the process in the stage is known as glomerular filtration stage. So now this fluid goes to the convoluted tubules where the reabsorption of the essential substances takes place, such as the glucose, amino acids and water. So the amount of water reabsorbed depends upon how much excess water we have in our body, right? And this stage is known as the reabsorption stage. So next, the urine now goes to this collecting duct and then goes to the ureter. From the ureter, it goes to the urinary bladder where it is stored, and upon the filling up of this urinary bladder, it passes out through the urethra. The process of passing out of urine is known as maturation. So next we have artificial kidneys or hemodialysis. So artificial kidney is a device used to remove the nitrogenous waste products from the blood through dialysis. And why we need this? So whenever we have any kind of infections or injury, or there is a restricted blood flow to the kidneys, basically when our kidneys fail to function, we need an artificial kidney. So here we can see in the diagram, we have a tank filled with the tubes. These tubes in the red color, these are the semi-permeable tubes, and we have a dialysis solution here, which is this is the fresh dialysis solution and this is the used one. This dialysis solution is just like blood, having the same osmotic pressure. So now how this apparatus works: the blood from the patient's artery moves to this pump here. Then it goes to the tubes of the tank. It gets purified there in these tubes and comes back to the patient's body through the vein, through this line, right? So this is the used dialysis solution with the nitrogenous waste which are filtered from the patient's blood. So a fun fact here is in the human body, the initial filtrate of normal adult is 180 liters, but we only excrete 1 to 2 liters and the rest is reabsorbed. So I hope this video was helpful, and for these notes you can mail us at the email address given in the description box. Also you can find the links to the previous video in the description box. Do like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you.